Hello guys, my name is Julia and welcome to my channel. Here I speak about astrology, feminine and masculine, inner power and the balance between all of these things. And today we are going to speak about the karmas of the sun in the 10th house. So let's first figure out what is karma. Karma from the Sanskrit means action. So wherever we were putting in our past lives different actions, so wherever we were putting our energy, those things were growing. And so eventually, when we put somewhere our own energy, with time we will reap the plants, like the results of where we were investing energy. And so when the person has the sun in the 10th house, it means the person were investing the energies of the sun in the activities of the 10th house. And so all the chart, by the way, shows that this is like the map of our energies, wherever we were putting different our types of energies in different fields. So this is what we have as our chart. And so the sun energy is the way we express ourselves. This is the way we shine to the world. This is how we express our individuality, because sun is the lord of Leo. Leo is about being individual self, like being dependent on self, being free, being like freedom in the term of free from all the opinions, from all the visions, because you have your own truth, you have your own kind of dependability on self. And so being who you really are, and this is like the light of awareness which we have according to like the awareness of our own being or our own essence, of our own life. And also sun energy is connected to mature masculine energy, because Mars is a young masculine energy. They too represent the masculine energy, and in this video I speak more exactly about how masculine and feminine work. And Mars is more about our activities in the world, like the way we put our energy in the physical way and kind of to gain different material things. And it's everything about our physical body and physical strengths. And the sun energy is connected to our inner power, our inner strengths. And this is how we are confident to be who we are, how we are responsible for different things we say or do, how we are ready to be responsible for another people, because sun energy represents like this fatherly vibes. So how we are ready to defend our own opinions and protect our boundaries and to stand for ourselves. And so this inner power from the past lives come into the 10th house. And what we know about 10th house? Actually, 10th house is a very strong position for the sun. First, because 10th house sun person is for sure were born somewhere around midday. And it means that in this moment when the person were born, the sun was in its full potential. It's like the midday, it's a moment when sun is the strongest. And so the sun in 10th house can shine fully, can open up, and it's not blocked by anything. So it's easy for the person to express self on the public arena, because 10th house is connected to all the activities we do, what people see from us. So from the past lives, person with such position was using like self-expression through the different activities in the world. And it also can be government, because it's the way you are being the father figure for something. It can be, for example, your city, your country, whatever. So you are being like the big father, because having sun in 10th house, it shows that person will shine for the world and the world will see it. So the better the quality of the sun, the more influence person can make. And this influence can have positive and negative. And a lot of public figures have this specific placement, because your sun is seen by a lot of people, because this is about our status, reputation, this is about our public image or public social status, all the things like that. So the person understands self being on the spotlight. Person understands their own importance, feels confident by being in the center of attention. So even if it's not the position in the government or big position, for sure it should be some kind of CEO vibes in a different private sector, but it can also be the person who is on different celebrations, or everywhere you see this person in the center of attention, trying to grab everybody's like, let's come together. This is, so they're kind of active and they like to shine for another people. Also, this position shows a very strong authoritative energy, and as this 10th house is the 7th from the 4th house is our mother, and 7th, this is a partner of the mother, so it can be father or it can be a stepfather. So it's a mother's partner, and so with this person can be ego issues, because when such position of Sun 10th house, it means a person is a very strong individual, and if somebody who is playing this role of the stepfather is trying to kind of force you to do something or tries to teach you to live differently or something like that, so it's not gonna work. So it's always the same that malefic planets can help in different aspects of our life, but accept the life significations. And life significations, this is a people of this house. And also the 10th house, this is a 4th house from the partner, so from the 7th, and it's a mother of the partner. So it can always be the ego clashes or something like that, some battles or misunderstanding or fiery relationship with the mother of the partner. So it's also possible. Of course, it depends on the quality of the sun, but what is very important, when the person has sun in the 10th house keeps the Capricorn vibe. So it's similar to the sun in Capricorn. So the person sees very much importance into kind of focusing on career field, on everything connected to different activities in the world. And sun in Capricorn has this tendency to neglect what is going on the opposite side, in the 4th house or in the Cancer sign, the feeling part. So why we have sun in the 10th house? Because from the past lives, all the focus was exactly on the 10th house activities. And to be fully there, it means person kind of forgetting about what is going on in the emotional part. So for you, it's easy to block your heart, for example, and go achieve and step on everybody's neck. So you will achieve more. Because when you are caring about everybody's emotions, how everyone can see you, or how this person will feel, or if I take on this leadership position, this person, all of this caring too much, this is sun in Cancer. And when you are stop thinking about somebody's feelings, including yours, about all of this, because you want this status, for example, you want to gain something really huge position, and you understand that you have to forget about this person's problems. This person is crying, asking for different, not do that. And you forget about your own, feelings that maybe you're not doing the right thing right now. Maybe it's just too much, but you are ignoring. You become strong, strict. You are more like metal vibe as this Capricorn vibe. So you put that all the emotions aside, and you go achieve. And of course you achieve a lot. And that's why you have sun in the 10th house, because you were focusing a lot on the going to the top. So because 10th house is connected to the top and leadership positions. And so by doing things like this and focusing a lot in that direction, person neglects the part of the 4th house. So it can show that person can have issues connected to their own feelings and emotions, and eventually this is why it can have ego issues with other people, because person is not really focused on how they feel. They just want to feed ego to be more on the top or be the one who is dominating. For example, when you have different problems in communication with the mother of your partner, the problem is because you are not trying to feel that woman. You are trying to dominate her and to explain that this is your position, this is how you do it, this is how it's right for you. And you can do the same with the partner of your mother, and actually with your mother as well. And so these tendencies is present with the 10th house sun. And why it's important, why I'm actually speaking about it, because in general our feminine and masculine, they work together. And the side which is connected to the inner world, this is moon cooperating with the sun. So the way we are protecting our emotions and feelings and the way our emotions and feelings, like our moon energy, our feminine part, is respecting our masculine. So these two work together. And if the person is neglecting this part, neglecting this emotional side, and goes very, very high, not thinking about emotions inside and emotions of another people, the aspect of the sun on the fourth house will ruin relationship with the mother, and can also have different influence on the blockages in the inner world. And so eventually it will be really hard for the person to build a relationship with anyone on the heart level. So balance here is very important. So when you are going to the top and you're being in a spotlight and being in this position, when you are in a leadership position, when you are deciding, make big decisions for a lot of people, when you're responsible for a lot of things, always remember that it's important. When you are making a decision, are you respecting yourself inside? Do you feel these feelings of comfortable or uncomfortable inside? Because when you ignore it, when you keep ignoring it, you are hurting your fourth house. And fourth house also important because it's connected not only for our mother, it's our motherland. Because when reputation can be ruined, so the person can also ruin the reputation in the motherland and will be kicked out from this place and have to live somewhere else. So the balance between fourth house and 10th house is important. The way we care about our career field, but also does we have the support by our decisions inside of our heart? And if we have it, so you will see the results of the relationship with your mother will be wonderful. Your properties will go really great, and you will not have any problems with breathing, with the heart, with lungs, with all of this chest area, which is connected to the fourth house. Also, by the way, if the ego really goes super high, for the sun in the 10th house, the knees, this area connected to knees, 10th house in the Capricorn. So when the problems with knees can happen, it means something about arrogance or something like that going on with the person. So if you feel that you have problems with knees, with your heart and different things, go do different practices to balance your sun energy, do meditation, care about being good father figure for others, in a leadership role, but not being the dominant and arrogant, because this is actually weakness. Because strong sun is not afraid of anyone around being strong. This person uplifts others to be strong together. But person who is trying to dominate others, it's actually the fear inside, which is actually saying about the weakness of the person, so that you want others to feel smaller than you, so that they will kind of respect you, but it's not respect, it's just fear. And so you will believe that through their eyes that you kind of super cool. So this is not a strong sun. Strong sun is respectful to self and respectful to others. And the more healthier sun, why I'm talking about this so much, because 10th house is a very strong sun energy, very, very strong. And it can easily jump into this feeding ego and being on this I'm king of the world and arrogantly behaving with another people. So this tendency is present and you have to be aware of it. And if you're aware and you're balancing it and you're caring about it and you have also awareness of that, you have to use it, because if you are not working and you're just terrorizing your family by being the queen of the jungle or king, this is very annoying for these people. But when you have such position, you have to go and do something at the career field, whatever. If you are living in a country where your religion or everything restricts you for something like that, find a way to shine for another people, because you need it. This is what's naturally yours. This is how you will balance your sun energy, because otherwise you will hurt your close people, you will burn them, because sun has this warmth. And if it's balanced, it gives a lot of warm energy, which helps another creatures to grow around. The same as sun gives proper amount of light here in our countries, so our plants can grow and we can feel we're not burning on it. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that sun can give warmth, but sun can also burn. to the core. And so when sun energy is not used in the career field for such person can really burn close people. Be aware of that. And another point about this position is that look at the placement of the Leo, because those energies you will take in the career field. So when you know where the Leo sits, what house energies it represents, so those kind of stuff you can bring into career field. Also, to understand the quality of your sun energy, look at the relationship with your father, because the way you connect, the way you communicate, the way you build the relationship, the way the father builds the relationship with you, the way father respects you and you feel, so the way the communication is built with the father, this is about how you understand your sun energy, how connected you are to your sun energy. And by the health, status, position, and how good or bad your father is, this is the essence of your sun energy. You can literally analyze by the health issues of your father, by the way your father behaves in different situations, like what is actually going on with your sun energy. Because this is absolutely connected. Why? Because our father is a representation of the authority figure. This is the first authority figure with which we come in this incarnation. So from the past life. And so we have different energies inside, and we have sun energy. Sun energy is connected to authority figure. Like it's inner authority. So how we understand authority. And so the father, with all of this bad and good, whatever you like and don't like try to be neutral for this, like just analyze it. Like what kind of qualities your father have, and the way, like the health issues, like it's very, very, very interesting when you understand the connection of what kind of things going on with your father. So you will understand that this is the essence of your authority figure. So the essence of your sun energy. This is how you can understand yours. And when father goes away from life, it means some circle of death and rebirth in your sun energy happens. But when one of the parents go from the life, it means that this cycle of sun or moon energy, with which you come, one cycle is finished, and like new energies in this is rising. Okay, I think this is it. And if you have any questions and you want your personal consultation, this is my website. And see you in the next videos. Bye bye.